Bro, why are you so upset that you missed a trade? Why do you care so much? No, seriously, tell me, why do you care so much that you missed a trade? Oh, because you could have made more money. Oh, because it wasn't the perfect setup, but it still made money. Like, why does that matter? Tell me, why are you so upset that you missed a trade? Did it even fit your model? Did it even fit your setup? Did it even fit what you wanted to do? Think about that for a second, because we're traders, right? Me and you both know we're traders. We're not gamblers, right? You're not a gambler, right? So if you're a trader, why are you so upset that you missed a trade that made money? There have been so many trades in our lifetime that made money that we didn't take. But oh, all of a sudden you're upset that you missed this one. That doesn't make any sense. There's going to be so many more opportunities in the future. Yes, okay. Oh, price came down to this perfect level here and it bounced up and you knew it was going to do it, but it didn't perfectly fit your model and blah, 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 blah. Like, it doesn't matter. It does not matter. Why do you care so much? And if you want to be a profitable trader, if you want to get to that point where you know you're profitable and nobody can dispute that, I guarantee you right now that profitable version of yourself does not care about that missed trade for many reasons. But the most important reason is because your profitable version is not a gambler. Your profitable version only takes his setup, only waits for what they want, only engages in the trades that they want to personally engage in. And that's final. That's it. They're not even caring about, oh, this could have made money, or oh, I could have made money if I just took it here. Like there's so many times where it's like people backtest, including myself, and I look and I'm like, oh, I would have taken it here and I would have made so much money there. Well, the fact of the matter is it's good for data, but it didn't happen. And the same thing here, it didn't happen. And don't allow yourself to come back the next time you want to trade to come back and force something because oh look, it worked last time. It wasn't perfect, but it worked last time. Don't do that to yourself. Don't do that to yourself because you're only going to hurt yourself. You are only going to make things worse for yourself. You're only going to slow your progress down. That's it. That's it. And you have to be aware of that. You have to understand that if you want to be a profitable trader, you must act in a profitable way. That's it. So why care? Oh, I missed a trade. It was three lines of support here. It was curving. Oh, I could have like, bro, stop caring. And then also stop caring about trades that you were in. That oh, I got stopped out and then it ran. Why do you care? Again, if you know you have a profitable strategy, if you know that you're a profitable trader, why do you care so much if you get stopped out and then it runs without you? Yeah, it sucks. Don't get me wrong, it's happened to everyone, but it happens. It happens. You have to be able to accept that fact. It happens. Especially too when you're in a winning trade and it, for whatever reason it just comes down and it stops you out at break even or it stops you out for a little bit of profit and then as soon as it stops you out, a couple of minutes later it just takes off in your direction. And you're like, bro, I could have made so much money. Yeah, you could have, but you didn't. But you took a good trade. You stuck to your model. You stuck to your setup. You did everything that you needed to do to win in that trade, and you didn't win. One of the things that I see all the time is that people are always like, you need to do this, you need to do that, especially after you blow an account. Bro, sometimes blowing an account is just a part of the game. It is statistically possible to lose 10 trades in a row. 10 trades, it is statistically possible for you to lose 10 trades in a row. So what, does that mean that you're a bad trader? You're a bad trader if you're gambling. You're a bad trader if you're just hopping into setups. You're a bad trader if you're not having a model that you stick to day in and day out and waiting for those trades to set up. But you're not a bad trader if you have a profitable model, statistically proven model that you have stuck to for 10 trades in a row and you lost all 10. Let that sink in. So please stop worrying about, oh, I'm going to lose a trade. Oh, I'm going to blow an account. Oh, people are going to say this. People are going to say that. Like, it does not matter. Stick to your setup, stick to your model. You know that you're profitable if you just do that. Whether you're someone that has gotten a couple payouts like myself, whether you're someone that you've taken 10, 15, 20 payouts, whether you're someone that is learning how to trade, but you know that you have a proven setup, why would you change it just because, oh, this setup worked compared to yours and yours didn't on the last trade that you actually took? Tell me, why? It's the hopping around, it's the uh, turning and jumping and switching so many things that you do that costs you as a trader, that slows your progress down. I can't tell you the amount of times that I've gotten to that point where I'm like, oh, well, look, it worked this time, so I should always stick to this time. And then I try it again the next time and I end up losing. I'm like, well, I need to change something. That is the worst mentality for us as traders to have. It's life, though, right? Something in life doesn't go our way. We do something that doesn't pan out the way that we want it to, and we realize that we have to change something. For the most part, that is true in life. But when it comes to trading, it is not true. It's not. I could take the setup that I took yesterday to win 10 times, and there will be probably two or three, maybe four times that it will lose. And I can take this setup that does not align with my model and it'll win maybe three, four, five times in a row. But then it'll start to lose. And I'm like, what happened? What's going wrong? Well, it never aligned with my setup anyway. It never aligned with how I trade anyway. So why am I going to do it? Tell me. You have to think about that. You have to think about that. And I just want to stress that so clearly that if I start thinking in a way where, oh, I should have taken this, even though it does not align with my model, guess what's going to happen? Guess what's going to happen? These losses right here, that's what's going to happen. You're not going to be profitable. You're going to have losing month after losing month after losing month. And you're not going to be happy. And you're going to be thinking about what could I have done better? You already know the answer. Stick to what you do best. Stick to your model. Stick to your setup. Who cares if you didn't take a trade today? Who cares if you missed that potential trade? Who cares if it stopped you out and then went in your direction? There's so many times where it stops you out and it keeps going in the opposite direction. Be thankful you got stopped out and that you didn't blow your account recklessly. If you blew your account taking your trades, why be upset? So many people will tell you, oh, you got to change this, oh, you got to change that after blowing an account. Do you really, though? Be honest with yourself. Because I've blown accounts and I'm like, I didn't do anything wrong. I just risked heavy, which in certain scenarios was wrong. But I took the trade that I wanted to take. So is that really wrong? Ask yourself. But if you're blowing accounts and you're just going all willy nilly into a trade, just jumping in, being a gambler, I promise you right now, it's not going to lead to long term success. So think about that. Really think about that and ask yourself, by the end of 2026, is that something that I want to do? Do I really want to do that and end up in the same place that I'm at right now? Or do I want to be a profitable trader? Do I want to have my first $1,000 payout, my first 2K payout, my first 5K payout, my first 10K payout by the end of 2026? Ask yourself that question. Anyway, guys, I just wanted to say that. I'm really not upset. Uh, but it was a bit of a rant just because I was thinking about that last night when I was looking at this trade setup. And I knew that I could possibly take this, but I realized that the trend was bearish. So even though it had 3 points of support, value area low, prior week value area high, prior day point of control, I just knew that I'm like, it could reverse, but I'm just not going to take a trade today. right? And I actually set up alerts at value area high, looking to see how it would go at that time. Maybe I could take a short. But once I saw how it progressed, I knew that it just was not the case. Yeah, once this happened here, I thought about, oh, maybe you could take a sell here. But since there was no follow through, there was increased volume, but there was no follow through. I was like, yeah, it reversed down here, and I missed a trade. Same thing with gold too. Gold, I think Morgan Stanley, I think it was, came out saying something about the currency, the US dollar, something like that. I can't even remember. This fell, right, at 8:30 p.m., bounced back up. I was bullish here. I was looking for it to come down to value area low, and it did. I got an alert. Once I saw that red candle, I was like, nope, I don't want it. I actually just locked my account after that because I'm like, I'm not taking any part in that. I'm not taking any part in MNQ either. And it bounced off prior day value area high. Remember, it's a area of support. It's not a value area high. It's just a value area. It bounced, right? And I saw it after the fact. I was like, that was a perfect trade. And it just continued to go higher. So I would have, if that didn't happen here, and it just come down to that level, I probably would have made a lot of money on that one. But who cares? I don't care. I don't care, right? And even last night when it happened, I really did not care. In fact, I had a headache. I'm sick again. I don't know how I keep getting sick. Obviously, I work in the hospital. Stephanie works in the school system, so it's like we're always probably bringing stuff home, but that's just how it worked. And I'm accepting of that. I'm accepting of that trade. I'm accepting of being sick again. Um, and we move on to the next one. So tonight, when I look for another trade, same thing, same process. Keep it boring and simple. Look for areas, right? Look what the trend is, right? Because I only trade in the direction of the trend. When I'm on my stuff, we look for the value areas, right? Current session, previous day session. We see bounces off high volume. We take those trades, and hopefully they perform well, right? So still in the same spot. Um, and yeah, we just keep it going. But anyway, guys, that's it for this video today. I know it was a bit of a rant. Um, but I think it's something that we all need to hear, right? We most definitely need to hear whatever I just said because I don't even remember anymore. Sometimes whenever I talk, I'm like, what did I say? It's not until I watch a video back that I'm like, oh shoot, yeah. Um, I forgot what I said, but now I remember. But anyway, I hope you guys are doing well. Hopefully you guys are trading well. And yeah, keep trading stoically.